inside yung eyes niya. Because both the text and the visuals na has to merge at some point. Kasi mula doon sa umpisa, para lalangin ko. Pero at this point, nag-merge sila. Na kaya siya na, yung nasa loob, ang isa sa mga difficulties sa paghabol ng butterfly, umulan. So yung sa labas, sa pag-ulan, so yun yung luha niya. So nag-merge na yung two stories. Pati na ang hinihintay ng lahat, isang salita na lamang kailangan baybayin ni Miguel. So malapit lang. So nag-part na yung cloud, yung rain clouds, tapos nakita na ilalabas ko na yung sun, tapos malapit na yung mahawakan yung natin. So malapit na yung realization. Tapos ito, nung binay-try na yung word na AKO, makikita na, yung part in the nose na, nagkakakulay na. Hanggang sa, ayan na siya, mas may kulay na yung face niya. Mas nag-aano na siya. Mas hindi mo napansin. Nagkakakulay na siya. Until the very last, we're in. May kulay na siya talaga. Pati yung si Frida, yung crush niya, yung kasugali niya. May kulay na rin.
Lalim talaga ng bugot.
Tapos, yung butterfly, nagsa-start na mag-fade. Kasi nakuha na niya yung nag-involve na siya. The moment he said AKO, yun na yung self-realization na. Tapos siya na, nagsakunin na siya. Tapos yung niya, yung persona niya, yung butterfly persona, yun na yun. Hindi na niya kailangan tumawag on it kasi nakita na niya sa Kung papansin nyo, malayo yung teksto dun sa ginawa kong illustration. Pero yun nga, kailangan kong gawin yun kasi kailangan kong i-extend yung vision ng writer into something na mapapalawak yung story itself, pinakapal ko yung story ng writer para mas maintindihan ng viewer. Kasi lagi ko nga sinasabi, yung text ko is the spine. The spine. At yung illustrator, sila yung flesh. You flesh out the story. Okay? Sila yung naglalagay ng body. And if a writer is, meron lang siya mga 500 words for a picture book to play with. A visual has, worth 1,000 words. So, kung ano yung hindi kayang sabihin ng writer with 500, 600 words, the illustrator has to say. Okay? So that's where the play comes in. With the, lalo na kung ganito kahit yung words, yung manuscript. Mas may leeway yung illustrator to play. Kung ano ba itsura ng character, kung may ba siya, saan mo na, kung binagbamatay niya, kung mahaba, kung duling, or whatever. You have sabi ko nga, within the boundaries of that square paper, you have the chance to play. Do it well. Play, enjoy your, hindi pala well, it's not the right word pero enjoy. Kasi enjoy something, automatically, it goes well. And how if other people are enjoying what you're doing, would be enjoying what you're doing, would appreciate what you're doing. It's here, nasa damdamin. If you're happy with your work, if nandun yung urge to jump around just by looking at your work, it means kung sino man yung makakakita nun would also be happy looking at your work. Kasi iisa naman yung awareness eh. The child in them is the child in you. Iisa yung, sasabihin mo, magugustuhan kaya ito ng mga bata? Then ask yourself. Kasi yung bata, yung mga, narin naman sa loob niyo yung bata eh. Hindi yun nawala. Lumaki lang kayo, yung flesh, lumaki lang. Pero the inner child is within. That's what, siya yung kailangan nyo ma-discover as teacher book illustrators. The child within. Kasi when the child within appreciates what you do, ibig sabihin successful kayo. Ibig sabihin ma-appreciate din ng mga bata. Kasi it's the same, like I said, it's the same awareness. So, marami lang yata ako sa So, yun yung, so, I'm crashing back.
But, maraming salamat. I guess if you're going to put one line doon sa pinag-usapan ni Ma'am Beth is yun na, the importance of having a concept from the very beginning. Kasi kung wala, then you'll get lost too. If you get lost, then whoever's going to read the book is going to get lost as well. So, in this case, makikita nyo na nakakatawang sabihin na malalim ang pinagbutan. But it's true kasi where will you get what you illustrate? But nasa iyo naman talaga. So, we just add to it by doing research, but somehow it begins from within us. So, if there's something there that needs to be nurtured, that's where you add your research, you add to the concept. Kasi halimbawa ko, I wouldn't be able to do this book the same way Beth did. Kasi, number one, magkaiba kami. Number two, even if I have a similar experience, magkaiba pa rin yung experience niya. Kasi I have a son, pero I think ang classification niya doon sa autism spectrum, nandun sa kabilang side, yung tinatawag na Asperger syndrome. So, ibig sabihin, meron siyang tendencies, pero makikita mo na iba siya kasi pag may gusto siya, yun ang ginagawa niya. Pagkausap mo siya, actually, pagkausap mo siya na hindi yung topic ang gusto niya pag-usapan, yung anak ko, yung fall asleep. So, as in, even if you're in public and my son is not interested, si Ulang is not interested in what's going on, he will shut down like this computer, tapos nila na mag-delete. Ganun yung anak ko. And sometimes, it's frustrating, but as parents, syempre, I have to understand. So, ibig sabihin, kung ako yung gagawa ng the same story, it will have a different result kasi my experience is different from Beth's. So, but, ang importante, whether we like it or not, whatever thing that we do in our work will be coming from inside us.
Oo, if like I've said, you find your own voice. Kaya, it's good to know other people's personality, other people, and work. Pero, at the end, you will have to flash them out. Kasi, you will have to find yourself. Yun yung kailangan lumabas sa illustration niyo. Not a copy of anybody else's. But yours. Darating yung point na, katulad nga sabi ni Felix, sabi niya, cute daw yung mga words ko. Pero, darating yung point na ayaw mo na lang cute. So, okay lang to grow. People grow up, and ideas grow up. And even artworks. So, okay lang na pag nag-grow up yun, hindi na siya cute. It's fine. It's still, ang mahalaga is, you're true to the inner workings of yourself.
Thank you, Beth. Hindi naman po mawawala sa internet lahat, busy pa rin. Kasi gano'n siya ka-excited those activities for the next 2 days. So, may ginagawa siya as an example. So anyway, so this afternoon, ang gagawin natin, we will be doing a lot of thinking. Before we think, I will just show you the process. I mean, at least my personal process. But it's actually, in a way general, kasi you go through it. What I'm talking about is being able to do a storyboard. Okay? Kasi, for example, your publisher or author gives you gives you the story. The first thing you do after receiving it is, of course, to read it and to understand it and to make it part of you, which is actually what I do with any other book design project. Kailangan ko munang basahin before I actually even start working on the computer. Kasi if I don't understand what I'm doing, how will I lay out something? And in this case, lalo na sa libro na i-illustrate, no, if you don't become, in a way, part of the story, okay, you don't become one with the story, how will you illustrate it? Katulad ng sinabi nga ni Beth, the text is the spine or the skeletal structure of the project, of the story, pero you flesh it out. We flesh it out as illustrator, all the rest of the images, all the rest of the story. So, in this case, quickly lang, what I usually do, because it is a limitation that you have to work with, most publishers locally produce 32-page books, okay? So 32 meaning page 1 up to the last page, that's 32 pages.
Including the cover.
So excluding the cover. Excluding the cover. So kasi it has to be divisible by 4, okay? So when a book is printed, meron ba tayong sketch paper para lang ipapakita ko quickly. Yeah, when a book is printed, hindi siya piniprint ng page by page, like, printing from a printer and it comes out. So I'll just show you quickly. It's actually it's actually printed in what you call as a signature. So doon sa galing sa yung from last year, sa Tanza, I think, napag-usapan naman yan quickly. For example, so pag nagpunta kayo kasi sa printer, ang printing is sheets by sheets, okay? Pero hindi lang isang page, okay? Ang nandun sa loob. So normally it's 4 or 8, but depends sa size, it can actually be 12. So 4, 8, 12, or 16, depende sa size ng book. So for example, we're going to do a signature with 4 and 8. So kunyari, ito yung sheet of paper na dadaan sa machine. Ang magkakatabi actually na pages ay 1, 4, 8, and 5, 6, 7, 2, and 3. So, kaya pag pinrint siya, naka-jumble. Pero kasi after it's printed, it's actually gathered and then folded. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? Kaya sometimes you see newspapers na hindi putol sa ibabaw kasi ito yan, diba? So pagdating sa cutters, paano siya puputulin. Kaya when you do works na bleed, ibig sabihin, the artworks go beyond the edge of the page. Katulad nito, may yellow. Yellow yung background. Yellow. So ito, pag prepare yung file, for those na punta sa Tanza, ang sinasabi namin designers, kailangan naka-bleed. So, may extra. So, that includes your artwork. So, kunyari ito, ibig sabihin, hindi pwedeng pag nilayout to, nakasagad kasi yung machine, even if it's almost perfect, pwede pa rin magkamali ng baksak nung cutter. So, pag gumalaw ng kahit na less than a millimeter, pwedeng magkaroon ng white doon sa edge. Pangit tingnan, di ba? So, that's why we require, the printer requires na mayroong konti, actually, 1/8 of an inch would be good enough. on all sides, all sides. Bawa sa top, sa right, sa bottom, and then here, ganun din top, sa left dito, right, and then the bottom. Okay? So, kaya dito sa ginawa kong exercise, I divided the story into 32 pages. So, makita nyo dyan, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, sorry, nalagpasan ko yun. Anong page mo? O, basta yun. Okay, so tuloy-tuloy. So, pinlock out ko na yung story. Okay? Actually, first time ko itong gagawin na I'm actually talking about the concept for a book in public, imbis na dun sa publisher, kasi this is a project that Anna and I will be doing. Ito kasi, ang concept is abuse. Okay? Bali ganito yung concept na ito, ma'am. Okay? Kasi, hindi pa kasi nag-uusap eh.
Story ko sa kanya, hindi pa kami nag-uusap.
Kasi ngayon pa lang in public, super kaya kinakabahan ako makapag-approve. Kasi, I didn't want to talk about one of the projects. Kasi nga, katulad sinabi ni Ma'am Beth, there will be a tendency for those going to do the same story to latch to the whatever is going to be presented. So, kaya I said to we better present something different as an example para hindi hindi magaya. Okay? Not that you're going to copy, no? So basically, ang gagawin natin, di-divide natin yung text into 32 pages. Okay? 32 pages meaning hindi necessarily lahat ng page may text. If you notice, even yung Migoy, sa isang spread, okay, every 2 pages, isang page lang ang may text. Okay, nandito lang sa isang side. So, ibig sabihin, page 1, ito kasi lalabas to na page 2 na to, hindi to page 1. So, kung kasama ang copyright page, 1, 2, 3, page 4 na to. Okay, page 4, hindi siya, Kasi we also have to include, okay, we have to include, so, kasama nyo na sa division, we have to include the title page, at least one title page. Pare-pareho, copyright page sa likod pa. Yes, to may copyright page. Ito, copyright page kasi nasa kasama doon sa
Meron isa na ang copyright na
sa likod. Pero ito kasama sa page count, hindi. Kasama. So ito kasi halimbawa, ang page count, ang ginawa dito, ginawa siyang parang cluster page. So it's, nagtuloy siya, but technically this is page 1. So page 2 is copyright page. Page 3 is the title page. So the story begins in page 4. Okay? So tapos, pagkatapos nun, yung last page kasi, ito yung page 32. Correct? Publisher namin dito. So page 32. Okay? So this is page 31 and this is page 32. Ibig sabihin, kung tutuusin, yung 32 pages na mababawasan ng 4 pages. Okay, 4. Sama yung page 1. So, kumbaga 1, okay, 2, 3, tapos 4. So, you're actually going to work with 28 pages only. Okay, so that means 14 spreads. So, that means 14 illustrations or depende kung gaano kayo sipag. Kasi pag pwede rin 28 illustrations. Kasi every page by illustration. But as you may have noticed kanina doon sa examples, the one of Beth and the one that I showed you, hindi necessarily na per page ba ang illustration. Although doon sa matabang pusa, sometimes per page ba yung illustration. Dito sa ipapakita ko sa inyo, hindi lahat 36 ko tayo. O dahil kulang na itong gawa ko, 32 pages lang ginawa ko siya. So 36 pages lang. So, but dito, here, gagawin natin 36. So 36, for this, 36. So 36 pages. So ibig sabihin, minus 4, 32 pages. So 16 spreads ang available for us to illustrate. So ibig sabihin nun, pwedeng 32 spreads, so 16 spreads. So that means pwedeng ilang illustrations, minimum. Kung 1 page per, 1 illustration per spread. So 16 illustrations. So minimum of 16.
for them.
So, ibig sabihin, o meron nga may
Pero sa akin, 36 na.
36.
Ay, yung sa akin.
Kasi meron nga kailangan break to. Kasi hindi na ako sa 32 ko lang. Anyway, 32 na lang daw. Final?
Yes.
32 kasi hindi mamaantay ng kwento. So 32 pages, ibig sabihin 14 spreads or minimum of 14 illustrations. Okay, minimum. So ibig sabihin ng minimum, you have either a spread of illustration with space for text or a page of illustration with a page of text. So it's up to you how you're going to do it. So kaya later on, we would like to, when we do this exercise, we would like to act as your art director or editor. So ibig sabihin, show us what you're doing so that we can fine-tune it. And then, before we decide on what to do, kasi ang next exercise nung gagawin natin is for you to do sample illustrations in pencil that you will actually show here. We're going to ask you to come here and show your work. Okay? So, bawal mahiya kasi this exercise is for us to learn. We also want to make sure that you're going to do this kasi nga ang end goal natin is for us to be able to do 4 books. Okay? So anyway, going back quickly, so I divided it. Yung story kasi ganito. So Ariana is on school to be the best painter. So artist siya. She paints on stones, dried leaves, coconut shells, wooden sticks. She loves to paint trees and flowers, but most of all, she paints on her paper dolls. She also is very kind-hearted and loved by her family. Her laughter can be heard everywhere and she is always happy. She excelled and has lots of friends in the school. So ganito naman yung concept.
Hindi po kami
So basically, this is the concept. If you notice, doon sa first spread, there's a big head, okay? The girl, si Ariana, holding what seems to be a paper doll. Okay? So, ang mangyayari kasi dito, I plan on using watercolor or probably with colored pencil. Pero, magkakaroon din ng mixed media. Actually, hindi material mixed media. Magkakaroon ng cutouts. Okay? Kasi, when I was going through it, I was trying to figure out how to best show yung story ng abuse without being too direct about it. So the idea is, after this spread, everything will become paper dolls. Okay? So lahat ng character, even Ariana, will become a paper doll. So the story will be told through the paper doll. Okay? So dun sa dulo, kasi dadaan siya sa abuse, dun sa dulo, if you notice, the same format, yung si Ariana, mukha na uling realistic. So that's yung
Sa end.
Sa end.
Yeah.
So but in between the first spread and the last spread, everything else will be done in paper doll format. So kaya, yung sabihin, kailangan ko mag-drawing ng cute. Okay? So yun ang magiging challenge. Pero kasi I didn't want the book to be too heavy kasi nga it's about abuse. So, one way, the concept kasi, yung paper doll, di ba? It's fragile. Okay? So, it can be easily torn. Okay? So, even yung merong concept na halimbawa sabi doon, may isang scene kasi that the child was seen with a bruise in the kaya inisip ko, yung paper, merong crumple or something like that. So, I'm going to literally paint two times, one for the background and one for the image kasi I'm going to cut it out literally and put it on top so that whether it's scanned or photographed, makikita mo na mahiwalay talaga yung paper doll. So, halimbawa, dito. So sabi kasi dito, ginawa ko kasi, introduce ko si Ariana, kaya lang instead of doing all the things na sinabi dun sa first line, dun sa second line, sa second spread ilalagay. So no text, pero it's a spread, continuing the text from the first spread. So kung makikita niyo dito, mayroong rough illustration of paper dolls putting together. So that will represent the sinasabi dun sa taas na sabi doon, she was very kind-hearted and loved by her family. So, kaya kasi hindi mo naman kailangan ipakita na merong magulang, na merong ibang tao, na literally showing them. Pero kasi yung idea, kasi we all naman get it, na when these things are connected,
they're close to each other, they love each other. So yun yung idea na when you cut it out, diba, you open it up to that and you have several people connected.
Parang family.
Yes. So, kasi doon, kasi yung